Good morning, everybody. I wanted to put together a brief video about a couple of the objections I've encountered over the weekend by people who consider themselves Christians. And the objections are to the Bible, believe it or not. I don't understand it. They believe the Bible is flawed because man wrote it. And let's see. The objection is stated as there are errors in the Bible because man wrote it. Well, I'm not sure where that idea comes from as far as being from a believer saying it. I get it when an atheist says it. I do not get it when somebody who claims to be a follower of Jesus says it. The reason for that, there's several reasons I don't understand it. Because if you're saying the Bible is flawed and that you can't take it literally or seriously, and literal, by the way, is a very bad term. You should not use it. Drop it from your vocabulary. It's a completely misleading term. We don't take the Bible literally. We take it in its authorial context. So if the story is a literal story, then we take it that way. But to take the whole Bible literally when some of it's poetry, that's stupid. I mean, like Solomon tells a girl that her teeth are as white as goats. Does she have goat teeth? No. All right, moving on. There are errors in the Bible because man wrote it. Okay. Isaiah says in 40 verse 8, the grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of our God stands forever. In Hebrews 12, Luke writes, for the word of God is living and active and sharper than any two-edged sword and piercing as far as the division of soul and spirit, of both joints and marrow, and able to judge the thoughts and intentions of the heart. That's Hebrews 4:12. 2 Timothy 3:16, all scripture is inspired by God and profitable for teaching, for reproof, and for correction, and for training in righteousness. Matthew 18. Matthew's writing what Jesus is saying in the Sermon on the Mount. For truly I say to you, until heaven and earth pass away, not the smallest letter or stroke shall pass from the law until all is accomplished. Whoever then annuls one of the least of these commandments and teaches others to do the same shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whoever keeps them and teaches them, he shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Okay. Jesus thought the word of God to be authoritative. Luke tells you the Bible discerns what's in your heart. Okay, it discerns your intentions. That's what people don't like. That's exactly why they don't like it. Because the Bible exposes all of the lies, all of the false pretense, all of the hidden agendas, all of the garbage, all this progressive Christianity junk, which is just junk. They're trying to take, they do like Martin Luther did. Martin Luther cut James slap out of his Bible because he couldn't reconcile works and faith. He knows now he should have left it in there. But the same with these progressive, quote, Christians. They take out probably the entire first chapter of Romans, which calls them out on the carpet. They don't like it. That doesn't make it any less real. In Hebrews, it flat tells you, it judges your heart. It judges your mind. Why are you doing what you're doing? The Bible knows, and it exposes it. There are no errors in the Bible. There's over 26,000 copies of the New Testament from antiquity, fragments and copies. And textual scholars, not all textual scholars are Christians. Y'all know that, don't you? Some of them are even atheists. If our Bible did not say what those fragments and copies say, they would have told you by now. It would have been headline news, Bible is a fake. It's not. It says exactly what it's supposed to say. The Dead Sea Scrolls, 200 BC, says exactly the same thing as our Bibles today. It's not been changed. Unless, as some of these less educated brothers of ours think, somebody went back and altered every single copy of them. All 26,000 fragments and the Dead Sea Scrolls. Now, do you really believe that's what happened? Or do you believe they have bad intentions, bad heart, and they're trying to find a way to justify themselves? I think it's that